Though performing arts education is integral part of the education system, even you know that it's been given a more prominence in the national education policy. But still I could feel there's a lack of momentum in the overall education ecosystem. So I just wanted your message to the many institutions, how this issue can be addressed in the coming days.
There is a very famous Subhashita which says, Sahitya Sangeeta Kala Vihinaha Sakshat Pashuhu Puchha Vishanahinaha. Anyone who does not get interested in Sahitya, Sangeeta and literature is like an animal without a tail, that's all. That means what distinguishes between a human being and an animal is the sense of appreciation of literature, music and fine arts. If that is not developed, we are not developing human qualities. I always believed that the highest sentiments of human heart find expression in music and fine arts. Therefore, how do I develop that? It has to be done in the school level itself. And as we saw, the music teachers have done a great job. I tell you, I have seen one of the finest brains that India has ever produced, Dr. Raja Ramanna, nuclear physicist of extraordinary order. He was my PhD guide. He was an extraordinary piano player. He would play every day, 1 hour piano. He performed in Shadmugananda Hall in Mumbai. 3-hour performance he gave. And before performance, he stood up and spoke only one sentence, "Don't assess me as a nuclear scientist who also plays piano, but assess me as a piano player." People stood up and clapped him at the end. And one lady asked him, "Sir, you are a nuclear physicist. Why did you study music?" The answer he gave will be the answer to your question. He says, "Whenever I am tired of physics, music stimulates me." That is the answer Einstein also gave. When I am tired, I play violin. Therefore, these are the hobbies. Two parts you can look at it. Music can be hobby which can fill substance into your life. When your life becomes a dreary desert sand because of the beaten life, music can come as a stimulant, or it can become a vocation for yourself. I have seen outstanding performers all over the world. Pandit Bismillah Khan, I sat with him, before him, Pandit Basuraj Rajguru, Mallikarjun Mansoor, outstanding people, Bhimsen Joshi, they are greatest people at that time. Look at them, the kind of transformation they brought in themselves and in others. If you want to refine the heart of children, train them that there is something beyond academics. Yes, academics is required, no problem. But beyond academics, if you want to make the life more sublime and more subtle and more sensitive, these things are to be taught in classrooms. We have to make a conscious effort. Of course, the new education policy has been saying that it is a part of this now. There is no thing called as co-curricular and all. It becomes a curricular program itself. But that is not by itself enough. I would request music teachers or teachers who teach music, they may not be qualified people. I have seen in villages extraordinary singers, they don't have MA music, but they can come into the class and teach. I should tell you, the new education policy which has been given out, it encourages that. Supposing there is an old lady who can sing the folk songs so well, she can be brought into the school and the children can learn from her. Is a positive step. My request to people is this: don't prepare people only with brains. People should, with heart should come up. When the heart is very active, you build people who join people together. If you are developing people only with brains, most of the time we separate people from one another. If you want to separate people, stimulate brain. If you want to join people together, stimulate heart. Yeah. And music does it effortlessly and beautifully.
Yeah, and I think with your commendable answer, I'm sure, I think this message reaches to most of the teachers so that they can create a great environment around the education system, especially on the non-academic perspective.